And now we are underway with our second semifinal game as Texas takes the ball all the way to about the 34-yard line here, as we are looking at a second playoff matchup after the thrilling playoff matchup of Michigan and Alabama. Quite the matchup. Just a great game. I'm joined by Lincoln now. He'll join me soon. And Michael will join us as well with Ohio State hype videos.
All right, I'm in here now. Just had to get everything all set up.
Okay. Could you send the link back to Michael?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second.
Looks like he got kicked out or something.
Yeah, he said his mic wasn't working. It booted him out.
Okay. Cheat again. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. I agree. Does look like a false start there on Texas to start the game off. Did you get to see that last couple of plays for?
That was awesome. That was
The one
awesome.
thing I would say, the play calling was suspect.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, usually on those last plays from, like the 3-yard line, like that would have been a great play call if if they were on the 1-yard line. But if you're on the 3-yard line, you usually see them call some kind of play with an option or something.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, they're running right at the strength of Michigan, and what Michigan had been so dominant at the entire game was on the defense. I mean, the defensive line won the game for them with
Yeah.
all the pressure that they were putting on Milrow, and so to try and run the ball right at them like that, I just thought that was a terrible move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely have a little bit to work on when it comes to that. As Ewers drops back and going to be incomplete there. 2nd and 10 after the big 16-yard run. Yeah, I do agree with you, Ryan. This is definitely probably the worst CFP team that Bama's had in the whole era. So they did beat the 4 seed. I'll give them that. But to be fair, I think that Bama was a tough challenge and maybe even tougher than either of these schools. As balls tipped at the line of scrimmage, it's going to be 3rd and 10 here for the Longhorns.
Not only that, Bama just has that kind of intimidation that just comes with them and with playing them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which is something that
Like
almost no
you've
other
got
team
that too.
has.
Yeah.
Only I think Georgia has it, really, other than Bama.
And Georgia still doesn't have it like Bama does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As Washington looks like they're going to blitz here on 3rd and 10 with 5 seconds left on the clock. Texas is calling an audible. 1 second left on the play clock. Gets a snap off in time as they bring 4 pass rushers. Gets the ball over the middle, but it's going to be incomplete as Quinn Ewers just could not find his targets there on that drive. Cody has a message for the CFP Nation, or this CFB Nation, sorry, that Bama will be back next year. They'll be back, and Milrow will be really good. So definitely still in contention, as always, and they're still a good team. There's no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely, bro. I'll definitely come hop on with you guys during halftime. I don't know if you already told him to his original comment. I don't know if you're able to or not, but I'll definitely be able to come hop on with you guys over there.
Yeah, I may hop on a little bit before halftime. And then at halftime I may head out because I got work in the morning. So
Yeah,
um
yeah.
I got some stuff to do.
I tell you, sometimes
But how many
YouTube
did
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, how
I've
many
got
viewers did your stream end with?
well, right now on this stream it says I have 7 concurrent viewers, but only 6 views. So
Yeah, it makes no
that's interesting.
sense.
But my last one ended with 3.1 thousand.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
How
Yeah,
did
mine
yours and
ended with
Roundup do?
mine got about 1,000 and Roundup got a little over 700 to 800.
I got you. I only gained 2 subscribers off of it though.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I wasn't saying subscribe a bunch of times, and I didn't know your exact subscriber count, so I wasn't saying try to get to this goal and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
As Texas is going to jump off sides here. Looks like we lost Lincoln there for a moment. Going to be offsides, 1st and 5 here for the Longhorn, or 1st and 5 here for Washington after the Texas jumping off sides, and looks like Lincoln's back.
I don't know what happened
There
to
he
the
is.
homepage of StreamYard.
Nice, nice. Did you email him, Lincoln?
Oh, crap. Let me go do that now. My bad. Let me go get that link
Washington's
for
gonna,
you now and send it to you.
Washington's going to hand the ball off, get about 2.5 yards as you have a
They're gonna throw a
realistic
flag?
shot at. That looks like it should have been a flagged round.
I mean, yeah, they just kept on and kept on. Yeah, I mean, usually they'll keep shoving them, but a little bit after the whistles in a situation like that, but they never just tackle them to the ground.
Yeah, that's where I would draw the line if I was a ref, is that if he got thrown to the ground, that's where kind of you draw the line and say, no, you can't do that. 2nd and 2 here as Penix gets this in the eye, or in the pistol formation, my bad. Going to hand the ball off up the middle. Only going to get about 1.5 yards. Okay, they're going to give him 2. They're going to give him 2. 1st down here for Washington. So, who do you think Michigan wants to win this matchup? Like, who do you think they match up better against?
I mean, I would say Washington because I think offensively both teams are very similar, but I think
Yeah.
defensively is where Texas has the advantage. So I think when both teams are pretty much a copy and paste, but one team has a better defense, and I think they would want the other one.
As you say that, Romeo O'Dunn's all the way down the field. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, the 2-yard line, way inside the red zone as Romeo O'Dunn's got past the coverage there. A great route there and an amazing ball for Michael Penix right into the breadbasket. Is that Romeo?
No.
Who is that?
His last name is like Pope or something like that.
I can't. I'm like, oh, Jalen Polk. Okay,
Polk,
Sorry,
that's right.
I thought that was O'Dunn's number.
No, Odunze's number 1.
Oh, okay. Touchdown, Washington. The Huskies strike first with 11:07 left in the first quarter. That was a big drive there.
Yeah, it was, and they went down the field pretty quick too, and that's what's dangerous about this Washington team is that if they get a guy behind your defense, Penix is gonna find him and he's gonna hit him.
Consistent team in college football.
Yeah, 4 plays, 89 yards, just under 3 minutes. And Ohio State, I just sent you that email.
Okay, here he is.
There we go.
Hello.
You there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep,
we
we
got
can hear
you.
you. Did you see that big touchdown or big play there and then the touchdown?
Yeah. You were saying off to a very good start.
No, the Longhorns definitely struggling here. As Washington playing well, but we'll take a quick commercial break and then we'll be back right after it. Welcome back to the All-State Sugar Bowl, where Washington just built up a 7-0 lead as the Longhorns are about to receive this kick with 11:01 left in the quarter. As it has been an amazing day of college football, as Liberty got the crap beat out of them by Oregon, and Bama and Michigan lived up to the hype, making it an amazing matchup. Excited to see what comes next year for sure.
I would make an argument that Bama game is the best playoff game of all time.
It's hard to argue with that. Let's be honest.
I think the only one that might be a little bit better, and this depends on if you like offensive play better or not, would be when Oklahoma and Georgia went to overtime.
That's what I was saying.
That one was a lot more high scoring as well. So you could say it was a little bit
probably
more
also add
entertaining.
the Ohio State Georgia game last year in that conversation too.
Yeah, I personally would pick Ohio State Georgia. I think that with it being on New Year's Eve, right before New Year's and kickoff and I just think that I think that's the game.
By the way, that was Polknotto Doomsday, by the way.
Yeah, I realized that as soon as he pulled up his jersey, and I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't say Doomsday.
Remember too the kick in Ohio State Georgia, the missed field goal. The missed field goal hit the ground like right as it changed to 12 o'clock too.
Yeah.
Like somehow it was like perfectly synced.
I still have nightmares from that day.
It is 2nd and 2 as Ewers gets right out of that, and it's going to be a screen pass, and he's up the sideline. He's all the way into Washington territory as he gets inside the 40-yard line all the way down to the 36, 1st and 10 Texas. This is the high-scoring matchup that we've been looking for as Ewers right about backed up into I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name of that Washington defensive end.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah, Lincoln, do you know how to say it at all?
Can't pronounce it. Not going to try to.
1st and 10 here for Texas. Got a man in motion as Quinn Ewers fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. A little bit of pass rush, but not much there as Ewers gets inside the 30 all the way down to the 23 before he slides in there safely. 1st and 10 Longhorns once again.
He probably could have kept going for a few more yards. Surprised to see him slide so early.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with not taking hits, but in that situation, you could have got 6-7 yards. I don't know.
In this kind of game, you put your body on the line. I mean, not only that, if he slides late, there's a potential that he still gets hit and gets a personal foul call that gives him 15 more yards.
That's like the same situation as the Jalen Miller
to the goal, I guess, in this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't like that Milrose slide at all.
It was 3rd and 11, and he slid after 8 yards. I mean, that's going to happen from time to time, but you got to have self-awareness not to slide there.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2nd and 6 here for the Longhorns here. As once again, a lot of motion here from the Longhorns as you're going to get a handoff here inside the 10-yard line all the way down to the 7-yard line there for number 4 of Texas.
What's his name? Baxter, I believe.
Yep.
I had Texas picked in this game 52-49.
Lincoln, do you have a score prediction for this game? Looks like Lincoln is gone for a few minutes as Quinn Ewers, I'm sorry, that's not Quinn Ewers. That's the wide receiver, number 13, getting outside of the pocket. It's the helmet for number 5 of the Washington Huskies. I don't know. There looked to be a holding there, not on him, not on the guy that caught it, but the other on the blocker.
Yeah, this right here,
So
big spot for Texas.
First
You
and goal,
gotta get a touchdown
2nd
here.
and goal from the 5.
Touchdown, Texas.
Hands off at the middle, touchdown, Texas.
It's a big play there from the Longhorns. They really needed it as Jaden Blue gets the 5-yard touchdown right up the gut. And this is turning into an old-fashioned shootout. Yeah, really good. Lincoln, do you have a score prediction? I know me and Michael did ours before at the end of Alabama, Michigan, but what was your score prediction and team?
I'm going with Washington winning this game, and I have them. Let's see what. I'll go 45-41.
45-41. Okay.
I think it's gonna turn into a shootout, and I think a shootout's gonna favor Washington more than Texas, and so I think Washington will come away with the win.
Yeah, I got Washington in this one, but I did have a little bit of a lower scoring one, 31-28. But we'll see.
It's going to be past that score in about probably by the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did he miss the PAT?
No, he hit it.
It was close, though.
I'm trying to get one that's actually caught up.
Yeah, I think I'm the most behind of all of you.
Which is kind of surprising because aren't you on cable now?
No, not now that I'm back at my house.
Okay.
Come on, load.
I'm on YouTube TV.
Oh yeah, they always run a
Okay.
little bit behind.
Yeah, because it's like streamed. It's not through cable.
Yeah. Well, it's at least not as bad as Peacock Plus, where it was like 3 minutes behind.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Are you guys on the Taco Bell commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Now I'm on a Hilton commercial.
Yeah, I just got to it.
I can't find one that doesn't freeze.
I think I'm only about 3 seconds behind you.
Okay. But a really good first quarter of action
Yeah,
here
I'm on
for
an
both.
Advil commercial now. Just ended.
I'm on a car commercial.
Yeah, I'm on a Porsche commercial. Now I'm on a Dame commercial. We're all, I think,
I'm
about.
like 10 plays behind you guys then. Oh well.
But
I'm at the Taco Bell ad. I'm back there.
how close are you
Dang,
to your?
You're going backwards.
How
Well,
close
it's
are you to
taking
your?
us to keep on freezing.
Yeah. How close are you to your goal, Lincoln, of 1,200?
I'm still 24 away.
24. Okay, that's not too bad.
Nah, I mean, other than in the first 5 minutes of the Bama stream, I got 2 subscribers. Didn't get any since then.
Which is odd because you got way more viewers at the end.
Yeah.
I think I'm still.
How many subscribers did you get off of it?
Me, none.
None?
None.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the viewers weren't very generous.
No.
But that's all right. Starting tomorrow, I'll start putting my mock drafts out. Starting with the Packers mock draft will come out tomorrow, so those always do great for me.
Yeah, Packers won't draft a wide receiver to the 5th round.
Which I mean, they don't need to draft a receiver right now with all the young, talented receivers they got. Jaden Reed's been a baller this year, and Watson is when healthy. He struggled to be healthy this year.
Yeah. What do you think
And
about?
Dobbs is good too.
What do you think about whatchamacall about the Bears Packers game? I know this is NFL, but still.
I mean, I think the Packers are gonna win the game.
It's win and win.
I just think with it in Lambeau and them coming off this win against the Vikings, that was a big win for them, a big momentum win for sure. I think the Packers will win by 10 plus, which I know the Bears just stomped the Falcons too. So,
but then again, that's the Falcons.
Yeah, that's which I mean, it's
the
still the
Falcons are
Vikings
just
who
as
were
good as the
playing.
Vikings.
Who was playing?
I found one that ain't running too far behind. I'm only like 1 play behind now.
Yeah, I got 2nd and 5 here for Penix with 6. Yep, 6:40 and counting down left. So we're going to get a bunch of motion here, all to the right side of the formation as Texas is going to change their coverage here, and it's going to be a pitch with him getting tripped up with only a yard gain. A great job there from Burke 91 on Texas. But the one thing
I'm exactly
I will say,
3 seconds behind you.
Yep. 6:15, 6:14. But really, I think that the Bears do win this game just because of the fact that I think it's going to be the same scenario that was last year. The Bears beat the Packers, which stops them from getting into the playoffs like last year, where the Lions do the same thing.
Penix back to throw, drops it off, 5 yards.
Okay, so Penix changes the coverage and Penix changes the play. Texas changes the coverage. Penix drops back the pass, does keep scanning the field. Doesn't have much open. Finds somebody, but it's going to be incomplete. A little bit of an errant throw there on the run. It's going to be 4th and 4, and they're going to kick it back to Texas.
How about Scotty B predicting the Michigan game 27-20, exactly spot on for Scotty B. How about that? That's pretty impressive.
Good job, Scotty.
very hard to
good to
pick.
hear.
I mean, especially these games. It's very hard to pick these games, especially the scores, right? It's hard enough just to pick the winning team.
Oh
So
yeah,
that is,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
picked
that's
Alabama.
very impressive right there.
100%.
It's a good punt here. That kind of was
Gonna get to
what
the
it was a good punt, but kind of died, and then um, Worthy kind of looked like he's about to have a big return before he got dropped.
but to finish
No.
the NFL point, I just think that the Bears, the last 4 games or the last since Justin Fields came back has been really, really good. And I just think that that's going to be the difference in this game. Is going to be Justin Fields playing well, and this Bears defense has just been lights out.
Yeah, I could see that. The offense for the Packers
Are
seemed to
you
be
guys on
finding
the Chipotle ad?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I keep getting that one catch up and then it freezes and then I can't launch it.
Yeah, the Packers offense really starting to kind of find their stride here again later in the year, been playing really good offensively. And then you look at the defense. The defense has really been finding their groove and playing a lot better too. And I just think final game in Lambeau, because I mean you did mention the Lions game last year that kept them out of the playoffs, but that was also a road game. I think with this one
No,
being at
that was
home.
at Lambeau. No, that was at Lambeau.
Are you sure that was at Lambeau? I'm pretty sure that was on the road.
110%.
No,
110%.
that was in Detroit.
Let me check. Here. Lions, Packers, 2020.
Yeah, that was in Detroit. Lions won
final.
37-30.
I swear that game was Sunday night. One second, let me check here. No, it was in Green Bay.
No, that was 2 years
The
ago.
Week
It was in
12
Detroit.
matchup.
That was 2 years ago. It was in Detroit, and the Packers were already in the playoffs. That's when Love made his first career start, or I guess second career start. I think,
Yep.
or maybe not a start, but he played the majority of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So because I remember it being because it was raining. Like either way, point being is this. I just think that it's going to be a great game. I think that is.
We just lost.
What?
Nah, it's just me and you for a minute.
Lincoln, you there?
Yeah, it did that thing again. It just sent me back to the home screen.
Sounds like everybody's having technical issues. Well, it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Huskies. 5:25 left in the first quarter as Quinn Ewers in an empty set. 2 wide receivers to the boundary, 3 to the gun. As it's going to be a sack there for the Huskies back at the 28-yard line.
I'm on the X chair commercial.
Okay.
Just now saw the sack. Yeah, I don't either. You sure you watching the right game?
Yeah.
Maybe he's on the command control broadcast or something. The big one with all the stats and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
2nd and 16 here as the linebacker changes the defensive line. It's going to be a handoff to Baxter. Going to get maybe 1.5 yards here. Going to be 3rd and a mile. Sark calling the plays as always here in his crouched position before the play call. Just seems to be his sort of thing. I don't know why. I don't know if the all white outfit's really working for him.
Oh no, I like the all white.
I like not for him, for Texas, yeah, but for him, I think you need to have like an orange hoodie or something. So it's going to be a pass to Worthy as Worthy gets the boundary, and it's going to be short.
the replay of the
Okay.
sack.
We got a holding here, or what looks to be a holding here on Texas, but I'm sure it will be declined as it's going to be 4th and 3 here for the Longhorns.
Yeah, if it's 4th and 3, and they might accept that.
Well, it's 4th and 3 at their own 34-yard line.
37, isn't it?
Maybe it's 37. I'm not 100%.
I'm not either. I thought that's where he went out at. It might not have. Yeah, it'd be 30. Yeah, like their own.
2.1K.
Okay, they are going to accept the penalty as it's going to be 3rd and. Do they have to accept the penalty?
No. We're the.
What? I don't know. 3rd and
No, they wouldn't have
17
had to have
here.
accepted it.
Yeah, well, 3rd and 17, pass rush, getting to Ewers.
Bring it back.
Ewers leaves the pocket as there's looks to be another holding call. It is going to be a completed pass across midfield, but there's another flag on the play, and it looks to be in the
It's
backfield.
definitely a hold. Oh, that's why they accepted it. It was actually up past the 40-yard line.
So it's now going to be 3rd and
a hold on Texas.
3rd and literally a mile, as it's going to be 3rd and 27.
We're just going to halfback draw here.
Yep.
Yeah, good call there. Clear hold.
This Texas offense just can't seem to get into gear.
No, they're really struggling. So it's going to be back at their own 18-yard line now.
Looking, running, sideline.
They got to get up to like their own 45.
Caught, first down, it's coming back again.
Yep, and you were right about a quarterback or about a running back draw, as it's going to be 4th down now in 20.
And already for Texas, 4 penalties for 30 yards so far in this game. None for Washington.
In case anybody was wondering the spread this game, Washington is a 4-point underdog.
Yeah, and they're 4-0 outright this year as underdogs.
Which that could change.
Definitely not a team to bet against.
No, definitely not. It will be interesting to see how Washington plays in the second half, because the second half is really where they put the pressure on teams like Oregon and so on and so forth.
Well, you also got to remember, Texas is down their starting running back.
Yeah, but they've been down him for a while.
I think the last 3 games.
Washington will start their own 20.
And we'll take a break here.
Brooks has been out like the last 3 games.
I think he's been out for even longer than that, but he does have an ACL tear.
The firepower starting to settle down a little bit. I need some more points. Come on.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after these quick breaks.
All right. Well, we're back as Washington taking over from their own 20. Penix gonna hand the ball off to Johnson, and he's gonna get maybe a yard. As Washington's still really struggling to get that run game going. Only 9 rush yards so far in the game. Texas compared to Texas 63 rush yards in this game, and Penix just 2 for 3 on the night, but has 82 yards through the air. Whereas Ewers has really struggled, just 2 for 6 with 38 yards.
Well, well, 82 yards, that's kind of overblown because 77 of them came on 1 completion.
Yeah. As there's a huge catch now for Washington that's going to move them way down.
Steve Sarkisian is not happy about that catch.
Great throwing catch. I mean, Penix was about to get nailed, and he just kind of threw it up and trusted his receiver. Just kind of, I mean, that could have been a dangerous pass, and his receiver was able to come down with it, move him up to the 50-yard line.
Well, I'll be honest in saying this. Penix, the more I watch Penix, as long as he doesn't stay injured, he's the best quarterback in this class. Just ball placement, everything.
Oh yeah, he was easily the best QB in the country this year and last year. As he's going to throw it deep again, and if that pass was actually catchable, would have been a pass interference, but that pass went out of bounds.
Man, where's Romo Dunze at?
I don't know. He's been quiet all night. Doesn't have a catch, and I don't believe he has a target yet either.
No, I don't believe he does. No.
I'm trying to look. I don't know if I see him on the field.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Huskies.
Yeah, he's on the field. He's right side.
Yeah,
Penix gets rid of the ball as it's Odunze. He's into Texas territory all the way down to the 26-yard line. There's Romo Odunze.
Yep. Just when you wonder where he is, he answers with a big catch.
Yeah.
Penix. That's
Mondre Sweat. Mondre Sweat of the defensive line went through a double team and about had Penix in a sack, but Penix eluded him and did a great job at getting out of that pressure. 25 seconds left. This may and probably is the last play of the quarter, as Penix in shotgun by himself. Going to be a fake screen pass and then a real screen pass to Odunze. He's going to get about 3 yards on the play. Make it 2nd and 7 as we head into the second quarter. Good first quarter, guys.
Oh, it was. Wow. You got a little bit of everything. Some big plays, some offense, but also some good defense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Washington definitely moving the ball a little bit better than Texas is. Both teams with 4 first downs, but you look at Washington, 147 total yards to Texas just at 101. But one of the big differences with the yards is Washington has 138 pass yards, Texas has 38. So Washington got 100 more.
Well, you also got to remember Texas hasn't really connected on any deep shots yet either.
No, they haven't.
No.
And Texas has also been a little bit more committed to the run than Washington. They got 68 rush yards. Washington just has 9.
Oh yeah.
But that run game is going to be something that Washington needs to establish.
I'd like to see Sark start airing it out a bit more.
Yep. Well, I think Penix, the way he's eluded the pass rush has been quite impressive.
Looking like
Caleb for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. The more like I said, the more I watch him, the more impressive he gets, the more I think not only is he a first-round quarterback, but possibly a better quarterback than Caleb Williams. Huh?
He's a top 5 quarterback. Top 5 pick, in my opinion.
Here's the only problem with that. He's not as athletic as Caleb Williams is. and he's got a terrible injury career.
Yeah. Well, he's had
and
4
so
season-ending injuries.
yeah, and that kind of stuff isn't going to be overlooked. Whereas Caleb Williams has 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drake May
But
has
he
0.
also has he also has mental issues, thinking that he's super good, and that he needs to cry to his mama every time he loses a game.
Who?
Like Caleb Williams. Did you see him after the UCLA game?
Oh yeah. I'm not going to say that on here, but you know where I'm going with that. That was some. They lost the game to Washington.
Yeah. As Scotty B says, there's a reason why Michael Penix was the Heisman runner-up. Yeah, and to be honest, in my opinion, I would have picked Penix to win the award. I just think that with his wins over Oregon, he deserved it more. Because I think that the Heisman... Go ahead.
We're at 2.4K on the Bama.
Oh, nice.
It's only been 53 minutes ago.
Okay, so...
Yeah, twice against Oregon, Penix led his team down the field on game-winning drives. Against USC, he was in a dogfight with them. His defense couldn't stop anybody, and Penix was just lighting them up and keeping his team ahead. When, if he had gone a drive, if he had thrown a pick or they had gone a drive without scoring, they may have ended up losing the game just because the defense couldn't stop USC. But Penix just never caved in. And I think that is more impressive than Jaden Daniels putting up 8 touchdowns in meaningless games against Georgia State.
Yeah.
His stats are impressive, but what big games did he play in? He didn't play in any, at least that he did good.
Tyler Rogers, 17-yard run down to the Texas 6 at his first and goal Huskies.
They're going to get about a 3-yard gain here, but it looks like they may have a penalty for an illegal motion. I'm not sure
I like
what.
that play call though.
Personal foul, chop block on the defense.
Whoa,
that's an interesting on Watts, the safety. That's not a call you see every day. A chop block on the defense. Oh yeah, it was definitely a chop block, but I don't know why you are.
Huskies.
Yeah, you can't hit them low like that. That's dangerous for both players.
Touchdown, Washington.
Yeah. Wow, a big drive here from the Huskies and getting the lead here. Going into the early second quarter. Do remember, Washington also receives the start of the second half kick, or receives the second half kick. So
we went to in-depth analysis on that during the Alabama game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As I think you're a little bit ahead of us, as we're still second and goal here, and the Huskies have yet to score.
What I got. You went from way behind us to way ahead of us.
Yeah, Penix motions O'Dunn's in the backfield. Yep, and then hands it off, touchdown to the fullback, untouched.
PAT is good.
Well, that's not the fullback. I don't know that's just their running back. That's for Johnson. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Oh yeah, that is the running back. Yeah, well, he was just lined up in the fullback set, and I assumed it was the fullback.
He's got 7 carries for 10 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's called efficiency there.
Yeah, not a bad game at all for him so far. Although yardage wise, he hasn't been doing much.
Hey,
This is
you can
starting
be
to
nice
go.
to.
This is starting
Yeah,
to
you
go
can-
like starting to become like a I stop you, I get stopped. I score, you score. You score, I score. That's what it looks like it's turning into.
Yeah, it really is turning into quite an interesting matchup.
Because the first time, Washington obviously scored first after Texas went 3-and-out. And then Texas scores. It's like monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Washington got stopped again. Texas gets stopped. Washington to score a touchdown. I guarantee you Texas is about to score a touchdown. Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Well, as we'll take a quick break here before we get back for second quarter action of this All-State Sugar Bowl. And we are back here once again with our coverage of the Goodyear Sugar Bowl as
Goodyear.
Washington kicks all state. You know what I mean. I said Goodyear too many times in the Ohio State game. All-State Sugar Bowl as Washington comes back, or Texas comes back after a touchdown drive there from the Huskies, with Texas putting a much bigger emphasis on the run game, which has been very successful for them, as Washington has struggled to be able to stop their zone run scheme. And we'll see what happens in this drive. $13:08 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 here for the Longhorns. Ewers in the backfield. Fakes the handoff and then gets the screen pass, who's going to be dropped for about 3-yard loss there to can't see his name.
Baxter.
Not 100% sure. No, that's Sanders there. Not Miles Sanders. Raheem Sanders, the running back.
Isn't he Miles' brother?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know if there is a relation or not. 2nd and 12, incomplete pass there to Xavier Worthy. Great defense there by Muhammad. 3rd and 12 here for the Huskies, as you have a great job there defensively by the Huskies, by Jabeer Muhammad, sorry about that, who's had 15 pass deflections this season, close to the lead in all of NCAA. No team has converted a third down as of yet. The Longhorns are 0 of 3. The Huskies are 0 of 1. Quinn Ewers in the backfield, 3rd and 12 here, dropped it off as a screen pass. The Huskies are going to stop him well short of the first down. It's going to be stopped. It's going to be about 4th and 4 here. Sark's going to have to bring out the punt crew with 12:15 left.
Unless he wants to go for it. I mean, it's from his own 31. Yeah, he's gonna punt it, but this is a little bit of dangerous territory here for Texas.
If Texas doesn't get a stop here, oh boy.
Oh yeah, if you go up 2 scores,
if you go up
in this type of game,
the 21.
Oh, he fumbled it! And Texas got it. They got it all the way at the Washington 20-yard line. Oh my word!
You just can't do that.
Oh my word!
Same thing happened in the Alabama game.
Same thing. It happened to Alabama and Michigan. He just drops it. He had it, and wow. It was just, you got to call for a fair catch there and get underneath it.
You can't
monkey
do that.
Monkey do.
Yeah, Bernard. You got to know that those are the mistakes that's turnovers are going to kill you. They're going to kill you, especially now that you're going to be at the 22-yard line of Texas. Quinn Ewers in shotgun. Baxter's to his left. So he's going to hand the ball off, and Baxter's going to get right up the middle there. About a 9.5-yard gain.
Where are we at on the field?
We're
at the 13-yard line of Washington.
Bernard is not happy as Penix tries to calm him down. CJ Baxter averaging about 9.5 yards a carry here. 2nd and 1 here for the Longhorns.
Take a shot at the end zone.
CJ Baxter gets the handoff once again all the way down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal here for the Longhorns, way inside of Washington territory.
Oh, yeah, he just flat out dropped it.
Yeah, Kalen DeBoer went running. I'm watching on the command center, and you can see both the coaches. DeBoer went running down the field about something down the sideline, yelling. I thought he was trying to call timeout, but he's just pointing something out.
A legal shift here on Texas, so that's going to bring back the big run there from CJ Baxter.
Yeah, he was trying to point something out.
So it's going to be 2nd and 6 here for the Longhorns, as Quinn Ewers finds his man inside the 5, all the way down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal this time at the 1-yard line. Washington really struggling to slow down the Longhorns defensively after that fumble. Quinn Ewers did a great job about hitting him in stride on the screen pass, or on the slant. Baxter's in along with an extra defensive tackle, number 90. And it looks like the run is going to go to the defensive tackle for a touchdown, as that's Montez. That's Montez. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Murphy. That's Murphy. Byron Murphy. Wait a second. Did he play somewhere else, Byron Murphy?
I know there's a Byron Murphy in the NFL.
Well, this is Byron Murphy the second. So I feel like I've seen him on another team. Maybe not, but
yeah,
Texas looking to tie it. Texas looking to tie it up here.
Says he only plays for Texas.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Murphy just being a popular last name. I don't know. There's just It just sounded like he
Or
was
there
on
being
another
a lot
team.
of. You might be thinking of Byron Young last year from the draft.
Maybe.
Wasn't that his name, Byron Young? There were two of them with the same
Yeah,
exact name. One from
yeah,
Alabama,
from
one from
Tennessee
Tennessee.
and Alabama.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got a shootout on our hands. He's a defensive lineman.
Well, make sure that all the viewers like and subscribe down below. I got 14 people watching right now and only a few likes. It would be appreciated if that button down below. And if you ever want to watch some great hype videos, definitely check out my channel and Lincoln's channel. We got some great hype videos along Michael, who does some great Ohio State hype stuff. His link is in the description.
Yeah, if you want to watch a great hype video, go watch well, I don't know if it's still the most recent video, but what was the one you put out, I think yesterday or the day before? That was a great video. About the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was right, Michael.
Is that me? Or who are you talking about here?
Yeah, the hype video you put out a few
You.
days ago, I think it was about Ohio State in the draft.
Oh, yeah,
Is that still your most recent one? What's that one called?
the developed tier one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was one of the best hype videos I've seen in a while. That was really impressive.
It only has 9 views, but
Well, all of our viewers, make sure you go check that video out. That was a great video. Even if you're not an Ohio State fan, I'm a Clemson fan, so I'm about as far from Ohio State fan as you can be, other than some of the few Big Ten schools. But yeah, I mean that was a great video. I enjoyed it.
did we lose him?
Yeah, I
we
think
lost him.
so. Yeah, I better get my scoreboard going. I think we lost him. He'll be back in here.
For now, at least.
Yeah. Which he's having to run most of his off of a hotspot.
Oh,
So that might be what did it.
we are back at the All-State Sugar Bowl. I guess I can call it while you're working
There we
on
go.
that if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me share this up here now. It looks like we got him back.
Yep, my bad. I don't know what happened. My Wi-Fi just stopped. I don't know.
Okay, we are.
No, you're good.
Texas is kicking off to Washington.
No, I got Odute with a huge
10:08
catch,
left.
just running down the seam. Gonna put him all the way down at about the 25-yard line.
That is a big catch.
I'm still like 3 plays behind.
Hey, do you want to add yours to the screen? Mine's being slow. I don't know what's wrong with it. If you want to add yours to it, I'm gonna add yours. Mine's messing up. I don't know what's going
Yours is
on with it.
working
My
now.
computer, I probably need to update it. It's been. I didn't realize it had popped back up. I just closed it. Hold on. I probably need to update my
Do
computer.
you
It's
want me
been
to
saying
put
that for
mine?
about a month and a half now, and I just keep
Okay,
ignoring
I
it.
just witnessed though
Yeah, if
Doomsday
you can,
catch.
that'd be better.
Okay.
Yeah, huge catch from
I just
Odunze.
put it.
They got it
That
first
was
and
a
10
nice
out the
over the shoulder, too.
25. The 23. As they're going to pitch it to Johnson, and he's going to get down to the 17 and a half. So pretty solid run there from him.
Oh my lord! Can you just?
We got Daniel in the house. What's going on, man? Pretty sure we picked Daniel up last year around this time in the bowl season. So good to see Daniel back. We've had him in here a bunch of times throughout the past year, and glad to have him in the new year as well. As another run from Johnson, he's going to be close to a first down,
Yeah.
about a yard short.
It looks like Byron Murphy made the stop once again.
Yep.
After getting a touchdown.
Those of you guys watching, make
This is
sure
it.
you subscribe to American Football Network and the Football Expert, as we're trying to help us hit our goals. I'm shooting for 1,200. I am about 23 away, so if you could help us out on that, it'd be great. You're shooting for 1,500. How are you looking on that?
Definitely a little short.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, one subscriber. The one subscriber has one subscriber away from our goal of 50 on Roundup.
Nice. Yeah, it's been a big week for
As
Roundup,
Washington's
that's for
going
sure.
to
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 1.
there.
They're going for it on 4th and 1, and they come out in the Wildcat with Johnson. He takes it. He's going to go, and I don't think he got it. He didn't get it. Texas holds. Yeah, they're going to bring the chains out, but
Yeah,
he's
he's
half a yard
definitely.
short.
I honestly don't get why they bring the chains out, because half the time they're not even good at spotting the ball.
Well, not only that, why doesn't the referee just look whenever he marks where the spot of the ball is? Why don't you just look at where the first down marker is? As it looks like we lost him again. I'm going to have to get my score up.
Yeah, I'm at
But
4.
I never understand why they even need to run the chains out. I mean,
No, he did not get that. He was not even close.
Nah, I mean, he was half a yard short, if not more. But still never understand why they run the chains out, because the referee spots the ball. He runs down the sideline. Why doesn't he just look and see if he's past the first down marker or if he's
there?
not? Never makes sense to me why they don't just look.
Lincoln, you may want to go ahead and do the game cast, because I'm not sure why, but my
Yeah, I'm getting it up now.
By the way, spread is down to 3.5.
Okay.
I'm at the part where they're measuring. It's not even close. Why are you measuring it?
Well, Lincoln, did you see what Jessica said?
Are you guys at 6:59 in the first?
Yeah, or not in the first,
Hold
but
on,
in the
I'm trying
second.
Yeah, I'm at second.
Hey, Lincoln, I think she's referring to you individually.
I don't know who pissed in her cereal.
She was not very happy with us for some reason. Would you like to specify what you're trying to say, Jessica? Because we generally like specificity here.
I'm presuming you guys are on the car ad at the moment then.
I'm on a Monday Night Football ad.
I'm on the car
I'm
driving
on
on
a
the
jungle
beach.
looking at Bath and Body Works. I'm on some college ad.
Now I'm on
We're
a
all
Fucking
Papa
different
John's
jungle at
ad.
first.
I'm on a
I don't know. I'm
Papa
on
John's.
YouTube TV, so I think I also get different ads.
Yeah, sometimes you do.
Or it'll do something like what it did now, and it just says "Enjoy the Zen." We'll be right back, and just shows like some kind of background.
Yeah, I'm on an NFL playoff ad of some sort.
I'm on
Okay.
a college. I'm on a Big 12 ad.
What is Jessica say? What are you saying, Jessica? I'm trying to football on target audio. I don't know.
Now I got an ESPN thing that says your event is in commercial break. We will be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say, Jessica.
Okay, I
don't
think I
think
might
the
be with
emoji-
you guys now.
Okay, 7:12 here left in the second quarter. As looks like Blue is going to make a couple people
7-12.
miss.
No, she's not saying that you were dumb. She was just asking. I
Wait,
guess.
there's
I don't know.
7-12 in the first? I'm at second.
I'm really confused why you're asking if we're idiots and then saying that we're not dumb.
I mean,
I'm
I
kind
guess
of
she wasn't saying
confused.
that. She was just asking us.
No, we're not idiots.
As the second down pass for Texas is going to go out of bounds.
I'm still way behind.
So it's going to be third down
I
after
think that
a
was just the
2-yard
first down pass.
loss to Blue. I think we're all in very different spots.
I
What's
just
your
saw
time,
the
Lincoln?
run with Blue.
Okay.
6:38.
Okay, I'm 6:22.
I'm at 7-12.
Okay. Okay, so you just got back from break. Okay, so Quinn Ewers, 3rd and 12 in the shotgun. Drops back
Won't
to
get it.
pass, and Washington tries to get to him, and Worthy just cannot find the ball at all. He couldn't. He kept looking and looking, and was lost. 6:04 left in the half.
Which that one seemed to be overthrown a little bit too.
Yeah, but he was
I'm not
under
sure
pressure.
he would have caught that.
Yeah. I don't know. The ball, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we'll take a quick break with the commercial break.
Okay.
Where it was.
And we are back once again with our coverage of the All-State Sugar Bowl. Michael
What time are
Penix,
you guys at?
Say that again.
What time are you guys at?
5:47 and counting. It's going to be about a 6-yard run there from Dylan Johnson. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 4 here for the Huskies. With 5:20 left in the second half, got Michael Penix there in the backfield with Dylan Johnson to his left. No team has converted a 3rd down as of yet, but Penix looks to change that with his catch and 1st down for the Huskies.
Hallelujah.
Finally, a 3rd down conversion as the Huskies are 1 for 3. And to be honest, the spot, Jalen McMillan, he looks a little short as that's going to be, looks like it's going to be re-looked at. So he looks to be a little bit short, like the ball never crossed. He's going to be really close, but I think he's going to be short.
All right, sorry, I'm back. I was just getting up with the Week 0 podcast, make sure we were still good to come on, and he said, yeah, we're still good to jump on with him.
When did you want to jump on with him?
I was planning on going at halftime or right before halftime.
Okay. Do you want to go at the 2-minute break? I know there isn't a 2-minute break, but
Yeah.
at 2. Okay.
Yeah, that should
Because
be
I'll
good as
join
long
for
as I just got to make sure he sent me the link.
I can forward it to you. I have it.
Oh, you have it? Okay, go ahead and send it to me.
Yeah, I'll forward it to you.
No, he didn't get it. He did not get it.
I forward you the whole email chain, but just it's in there.
Okay.
You may have to do a little looking. But after that, I'm going to do that for a little bit just to drop in and say hi, and then I'm going to head out. So. Well, it is 4th and 1 for the Huskies here, and Michael Penix and the offense are going to be sent out. Wow. If you couldn't convert a 4th and 1 on the other side of the field, you're confident in a 4th and 1 here? Oh, boy. You're at the 33-yard line. The 1st down is at the 34. And Penix is going to try to get him to jump. Is this really what you want to do?
Going for that.
8 seconds. 5 seconds left on the clock. 3 seconds. And looks like they're going to take a delay.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to snap it.
They're going to take a timeout. I don't know. I don't know. Would you do that?
No.
Yeah, I like it.
I just
try and
feel
get them
like
to jump, take the timeout.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not.
Oh,
I feel
Lord.
I feel like there's a better use of the timeout. Either way, 4th and 1 here as no. They're actually sending Penix and the offense out.
They're not
Okay,
calling
so you
another
just
timeout.
nope. So it's
They might
official,
take the delay of game this time.
but I don't know why you would possibly take a delay of game just to try to get them to jump off sides.
This would definitely be the good strategy to get them to jump off sides because Texas thinks they're going for it right here.
And they get it. It's up the middle, first down, about a 5-yard gain up to the 38-yard line.
That's risky, but
Talk about risky. That is woof. If I was a Washington fan, I'd be losing.
plays like that though for Washington that do pay off. I mean, that's going to be the difference in the game.
As Penix may have just thrown an illegal forward pass. I'm not 100% sure. So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Huskies. No flag on the play for illegal
Oh,
forward
remember,
pass.
just any part of his body has to be behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I know. It was close.
So it
close.
could literally be of his fingertip behind the line of scrimmage.
It looks like his arm was behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, his arm was as he was releasing the ball. So he released the ball just as he was crossing looks like they're going to review it, but I think it's going to stand.
I think he's good, and it looked like his back foot was still behind it too.
Yeah.
And that
by the way, we
that
officially
camera shot that we saw on the replay, remember, it also wasn't straight down the line either. It was a little angled. So looking at it from that point of view, gonna be
It
hard.
definitely both of his
in the bowl season so far.
Yep.
3K.
Both of his feet were across the line is what it looks like. But it looks like his arm was behind the line. It probably helps that he was left-handed and not right-handed in that situation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, both of his feet are past.
I think the only part of his body
Here's another
that
thing
wasn't
it wasn't called on the field. That's going to be about impossible to overturn if the arm. I don't know if the throwing arm counts or not.
It does count. First down, Washington, no penalty.
Okay, yeah. Even if the throwing arm doesn't count, that's going to be about impossible to overturn because for the best angle you get at it, you can't really see where his feet are because of the offensive lineman blocking it.
Hey, Joshua, I don't know what you're talking about. Honestly. Why are we talking about 2020? I'm a little lost here. I'll be honest.
Some of these comments that get put in our comment section really make me wonder. Do people say, screw it, let's get high, and then go comment on a bunch of live videos on YouTube?
I think that's possible. I think it is.
Because half the comments have me confused. Like, there's no way you're sober saying some of this stuff. Like, the last two people we've had commenting, there's no way.
Because of Wicked Broncos. Dude, that's like 4 comments.
Okay,
That's like
I did forget about that comment. Okay, that is fair. That is fair.
Yeah. Okay.
I completely forgot that he said that about 2020. I was so confused.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was like 8 comments ago.
Yeah. Okay. And I don't know if you see the person that commented before you, but that's what kind of led to that.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine, Joshua.
That one's on
hope
us
you
for sure.
subscribe and stick around. So I thought you were also talking about one of our comments, and I'm like, why? Like, I don't.
I still can't get over. Are you an idiot? And then no, I'm not saying that you were dumb.
Oh man. Like I said, hope you subscribe, Josh, and hang around. We have some good times with these bowl streams. All sorts of interesting comments.
Okay.
Vince Young's at this game the last time Texas won a natty in 05. Yeah, they are still tied, Khalil.
Yep, still tied, Khalil.
It's been a good game. For Washington at the Texas 44-yard line, driving 2nd and 5 here as O'Dunes goes in motion. Definitely playing some zone defense as it's going to be a dart there to the tight end. If that is the tight end, is 37 their tight end?
Yeah, I believe he's their fullback.
Yeah, I think he's the fullback.
Hey, happy birthday, Joshua. Hope you're having a good birthday and a good new year. What is
This
it like having a birthday on
again.
New
I need
Year's?
some more fireworks.
Yeah, that's got to be interesting to have a birthday on New Year's.
Yeah, on the first day. That's pretty cool.
Oh, and he's a Michigan fan.
He's a Michigan fan, so he got
that's
a
great birthday
present today. I mean, too bad it'll be all of it'll be vacated anyways, but you know it's fun while it lasts.
I mean, you're not wrong with that. It will get vacated.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that really sucks about Michigan making it is obviously they're one of the 4 best teams, but just with all the scandals and stuff, everybody knows it's going to get vacated. And so for somebody
100%.
to win it, that it's not even really going to count, that's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I think that's why people were voting
for sure, Khalil.
Bama.
Oh, and it's a touchdown, Washington. That's Jalen Polk.
Another score.
That's Jalen Polk with the acrobatic catch. As Texas
what a play there!
Just in awe.
Caught the deflection. Did that bounce off his hand or the defender's hand?
I think that was the defender's hand.
Might have even been off both of them.
Yeah, it may have. Just kept running and landed right in his arms. Yeah, that was off the defender's hands.
Yeah. I mean, that's just one of those, man. You just can't do anything about it. You tip the pass and almost even come up with the interception. If you'd have been able to get there about a half second earlier, but from that to
but doesn't Texas get the ball to start the second half?
No, Washington does.
No, Washington does. Yeah, Washington's gonna get it to start, and this is huge too.
How did he catch that?
I mean, think about it. This game, Washington's dominated this game a lot more than the scoreboard shows. I mean, right now they're outgaining Texas 306 to 145. With no penalties, Texas has 6 for 36. But with Washington going for the 4th and 1 deep inside Texas territory and not getting it, that kind of stopped it. But the most interesting stat I think so far in the game is neither team has converted a third down. Texas 0 for 5, Washington 0 for 3.
No,
not a third down.
Halftime we're right now.
Oh yeah.
At halftime we're right now, the score would be on pace to be Washington 42, Texas 28.
Wicked Bronco, yeah, we're still set for halftime. We'll let Michael cover us a little bit here, and then we'll come over there for a little bit, and then Lincoln will come back on here.
Which link on the email is the link for this one? Is it the most recent message that was sent at 4?
Yes, at 4:00. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Not the 3:30, not the 3:31, but the 4:00.
Yeah. Okay, I was just making sure before I ended up.
Well, it would have ended you up on our last stream.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, before I end up sitting there waiting in the waiting in the lobby for a stream that's not even live anymore.
Yeah.
As Penix
Was
so
there a
far
penalty?
tonight, man, he's just picking this defense apart. 11 of 14, 255 yards and a touchdown. Washington's starting to kind of get a bit of a run game going, up to
Well,
51 yards on the
Penix,
ground.
right. Penix is already 11-14, 255 and a touchdown.
Yeah,
Am I seeing that
Yeah.
right?
Oh, a batted pass there from Washington. Wait, what? Texas better be careful. If you get another incomplete pass, you may give Washington back the ball.
But say you don't want to give Washington too much time with their air raid.
and they've got one timeout left. So if they go incomplete here and then try and just run the ball on third down, as long
I
as
mean,
Washington stops them, they can use that
you
timeout. And
if you're Texas, this is basically like the case of Alabama. You need points
Well, I think that
before
the only
half.
problem is, okay, you're good. You get the first down here, Texas, and you get out of bounds. You're good.
yeah, because that's what I was about to say too. With under 2 minutes and the way the clock stops after first downs, and you can get out of bounds and stuff. No timeouts and 58 seconds or whatever to go. That's plenty of time for Penix in this offense. So yeah,
Speaking of
getting the first
pass
down,
game, where has A.D. Mitchell been?
non-existent.
He usually has a touchdown catch by now.
Quinn Ewers found his man, but it's dropped. Wow. That
Sounds like
is
me.
a big drop. It was right in the breadbasket, and it's just dropped.
By whom?
Yeah, that may have been a touchdown had he caught that.
By Blue, the running back. I don't know if it would have been a touchdown, but it would have been a big play.
Oh, for sure, because he probably runs for at least 10 more yards.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying probably a touchdown because he's lightning fast. Once he caught that ball, I think he
does
would
have
have
one of the better kickers in college football. So
yeah, first down, Texas once again, as Quinn Ewers hits his target, his tight end.
They probably only need to get, to about the 40 of Washington, maybe a little bit farther in, obviously. But yeah, for them to
Texas's kicker hit a 65-yarder.
You just got to get to about the 40.
Yeah. So you got 59 seconds left. 1st and 10. Handoff of the ball. Interesting move. I'm assuming you're going to call a timeout here.
I see the drop you're just talking about.
Texas has 3 timeouts. You can't take them to the half with you. Might as well try and run it.
If you catch that in stride, that's probably a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drop, the pass was just still definitely a ball you got to catch, but it was just a little bit far. He had to kind of lunge for it.
Here we go. Remember that and how that's circulating now? Here we go. Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of Dak Prescott, how about the Cowboys getting extremely lucky against the Lions after the Lions got screwed by the refs?
I don't even think lucky is a fair word to use, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think it was luck.
2.0.
I think it was a setup.
Timeout Texas.
Javonte Sanders with they're going to say short.
Where are we on the field, may I ask?
1st and 10.
He's 37.
Yeah. Washington's going to get to Ewers as going to get out of bounds there after about a 3-yard gain. Ewers got lit up in the backfield.
I mean, Ewers. I mean, if you look at it from, if you just watch your game without being able to see the stats on the screen here, you would think that without the score, if you don't see the score and you don't see the stats here, and you just look at how by the two teams are playing, you would think it would be 28-0 right now.
Yeah, it's been a rough patch as Ewers is going to get within a yard of the first down, 3rd and 1 here. Assume Texas probably runs the ball here and then uses the timeout.
I would take the shot to end. I would take the shot to end zone.
Well, if you miss it, then it's 4th down.
Well, then you QB sneak it.
Then you risk
but that's
the
risky
points.
because, like you said, you got to get the points. And you still got 2 timeouts left in 29 seconds, which I think Ewers might have got the first down.
Well, they're not reviewing it, so
No,
3rd
they're
and
not
1.
reviewing it, but whenever they
Fake
showed the replay, it
handoff
looked like he may have had it.
As Ewers is going to get wide open. Ewers is into the 10-yard line. Ooh, and he gets a late hit. Bad play by the Washington defender there. It's going to give him an extra couple of yards.
That's what I was talking about earlier, about sliding.
Wait,
in a game
so
like this, you got to
Ewers-
put your body on the line because if you go down the field and you slide
Did you
late like
think
that,
Ewers-
you put yourself in a position to get hit late like that and get some extra yards for your team. And now, I mean, they're going to be at the 3 or 4 yard line with 20 seconds and 2 timeouts. There's a lot of things they're going to be able to do here.
No, he did
Yeah.
not have the first down, by the way. It looked like he did, but when you reach the ball out, and on an unknown fact, some people don't know. Once the ball crosses out of bounds, even if you're not out of bounds, it's considered dead.
Yeah.
Josh says he hasn't been watching any of the game. Should be 28-0. What's kept Texas in the game so far? Well, Washington muffed a punt after stopping Texas, which gave the Longhorns the ball at like the 30-yard line, and they were able to push it.
You were looking,
then,
he's going to take off 20, 15, 10, slide down at the 7, a late hit.
They muffed the punt, and then Washington also went for it on 4th and 1 deep in Texas territory, and they didn't get it. And so they left points on the board there. And Texas has only gone on one drive other than the one
it was
they're on right
basically
now.
the same thing with the Alabama game. If you took away the score and you take away the stats, you would think Alabama was blowing Michigan out of the water.
Yeah.
But it was the complete opposite.
Yeah, it's been.
I feel like in that Michigan game, Michigan had control of the game.
Well,
a lot.
Michigan
Michigan just missed time to put the game away.
Well, the second half, from the start of the second half till about 3 minutes in the fourth, it was Bama, just all Bama. If you watched it from 15 minutes to through about 4 minutes, 30 seconds in the fourth, you would think it would be like 42-0 Bama.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, are you ready?
Michigan could not run the ball. They were getting stuck for like a half yard to a yard pretty much every carry. It was dropping balls.
Yeah. Are you ready to go ahead to the
Texas.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump over there.
You good over here, Michael, to just hang on for a few minutes before Lincoln comes back?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem, Josh.
I mean, it's almost halftime anyhow, so. PAT is good. 21-21. I would presume, Texas would just kick off to Washington, and Washington would probably just take a knee and take it to half at 21 apiece. That would be my educated guess. Yep. And we are at halftime here at the All-State Sugar Bowl, as Texas and Washington are tied up at 21. Probably be a shootout rest of the way. Hopefully it's a second half just like this one. I will be back with you in a bit. So, this all that about you talking about the Bama Michigan game. Oh, I guess I can talk about that quick since we're at half. I understand that Florida State's 13-0. I get it. I understand they're 13-0. Welcome back to the All-State Sugar Bowl. Texas will kick it off to Washington. We're underway here in the second half of the last semifinal of the 4-team playoff era. Penix and company start at their own 30. Penix is in the shotgun. Penix takes snap, back to pass, looking, fires, caught for about 9 yards. Penix in the shotgun again from his own 39. 2nd and 1. He'll look over to the sideline. Is going to audible to play. Takes snap. Passes out to Pork for a first down and about a gain of 3. Excuse me, Polk, not Pork. Penix once again in the shotgun. Running back in the backfield. Wide receiver in motion. He'll keep it. He'll run. He's to the 50. He slides down after a gain of 11, maybe 11 and a half, and it's another Washington first down. Penix from the Texas 45. Fakes the snap. He'll look over to the sideline. He'll change the play once again. Running back behind him in the pistol. He'll hand it off for about 2. Penix and the Huskies, 2nd and 8 from the Texas 43. Penix takes the snap, looking all day to throw. He'll swing it out. It's caught, and he'll get tripped up for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. teams. Texas and Washington are combined 1 of 9 on third down. This is 3rd and 8 for the Huskies. Penix back to pass. Blitz. Fires. Caught. First down. Jalen McMillan. Fires. Caught. First down. Jalen McMillan. Huskies at the Texas 32. Penix in the shotgun. Running back motions out. Penix takes snap. Looking. He'll swing it out the poke. He'll run. He's inside the red zone down to the Texas 19 and another Huskies first down. Penix in the shotgun. Takes snap. Fake pitch. Looking. Rips it. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen McMillan. 19-yard pass right down center of the field. Split the safeties to Jalen McMillan. 19-yard pass right down center of the field. Split the safeties to Jalen McMillan. Good snap, good hold. PAT is up and right down the middle. 28-21 Huskies. Right down the middle. 28-20. We will go to ad break and we will be right back. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Okay, I am back. Texas just punted. As Washington added on the field goal after a Texas turnover. It is 21-31 Huskies, 5:39 in the third. Now is this game over? No. This game is not even close to over, as we saw in the Michigan-Alabama game. Due to, I think most of us thought that, Alabama had locked up once they hit that field goal, but it was not meant to be. So anyhow, here we're on ad break. And I'll go over the box score while I have a minute. Quinn Ewers is 10-20, 50% passing, in other words, 102 yards. Penix, believe that's 18-21 for Penix, 330 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Baxter has 8 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. He also has one reception for 31 yards as the Texans receiving leader. Johnson is the rushing leader for the Huskies with 16 carries, 35 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Polk is the receiving leader for the Huskies at the moment. He has 4 receptions, 123 yards, and a touchdown. Washington will be starting at their own 19 when we get back. Washington will be starting. And welcome back to the All-State Sugar Bowl. As the Huskies have the ball, D. Johnson, I forget his first name. He is the rushing leader for the Huskies right now, if you're looking at the screen. He was wincing on the sideline. Penix. Just a sec, I am buffering. Hold on a second, folks. If you're wondering, Washington's already out to their own 36. Texas is going to have to stop them here if they want a true shot. Penix from his own 19, hot fire to Jalen McMillan. And it is about 11 yards and another Husky first down. If you're wondering, number 3, Texas is 12-1. They have a score of 21. Number 2, Washington is 13-0, and they have a score of 31. As the Texas offense has been having trouble finding a bit of its rhythm here in the third. So far, Penix in the third is Penix, the exact opposite here in the third is he is 8 for 8. Penix in the shotgun, big pass looking. He'll escape, and he'll get about 6 on the play. It is Penix is in the same category as Patrick Mahomes, which is pretty rare considering what Patrick has become. Penix back to pass, looking. He's going to fire. Caught. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Literally 3rd and inches. So I'm still experiencing a tad bit of buffering, so if it takes me a minute, I apologize. Westover in motion. Penix. Polk in motion. Penix hands it off. Up the middle for a Husky first down. Penix is going off tonight. If you're wondering, the next play after that was a 9-yard completion to Rome Odunze. As most of you know, if you aren't already, please make sure to subscribe to all of the channels here. I'm working on getting one up that is not buffering, so just give me a minute. Also, I don't know if batters are coming back soon or not. I might be the only one for the rest of the night, so.
I just got back now.
Oh. Zach, Don't know
Yeah,
if the
sorry
rest
about
of
that.
them
We
will
were
be
on.
back. Shows up 2 seconds later.
No, yeah. No, yeah, we were on with the
I believe
wicked Bronco.
Texas had a turnover.
What's up?
So Texas had a turnover.
Yeah,
That's how that's how Washington got the 31. I missed that
yeah,
since
yeah.
I hit the backspace a bit too many times.
Oh, I got you.
Penix pass incomplete to Rodgers.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive game. I mean, Texas still not getting anything going offensively. Only 247 yards, and Washington they got
I mean, if
444.
if Texas can even hold to a field goal here and put a touchdown up on the board, this is an interesting game again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If Washington scores another touchdown and Texas doesn't score again, I think the game's over. Well, obviously it's over if they don't score again.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't
I
score
mean,
their
I
next
I
drive,
think
I
if
should
Washington
say.
puts a, I think if Washington puts a touchdown up here, then it's gonna be game over because they're gonna be up 17 points.
Well, unless somehow Texas, drives on the field, makes it 28-38, gets a stop, goes and gets another score, then we have the game on our hands. I mean,
just
there's
don't know.
still another full quarter to go. It's not like it's over by any means.
Oh no, no. I really don't know if they're gonna be able to do that though.
Penix, 2nd and 10. Take snap, hands it off. No, he'll keep it up the middle for a first down and more. This game hasn't this game's had more points, but it hasn't been as exciting as hasn't been as interesting, I should say, as the Michigan Alabama game.
No, not at all. I mean, that game you're on your dead to
You're
your
on
seat
your
the entire
toes,
game.
especially the last about 5 minutes of the game.
Oh yeah.
This game, it's kind of like, okay, Washington. I mean, at halftime, I think, and we were thinking, oh, okay, this might go down to the wire like Georgia, Ohio State, back and forth. But now, I mean, even if they get a touchdown here, and I think Washington already locked it up.
Not quite yet. Texas could still force a turnover or something here, but I think if Washington scores a touchdown, it's gonna be game over because I just don't see Texas
I mean, unless you
scoring
can somehow,
17.
unless they somehow score a touchdown, then you can run back down the field in decent time and score a touchdown, and then get a stop and put up another field goal or a touchdown. Then it would be an interesting game. But
I just don't see them. I just don't see them being able to score 17 unanswered in one quarter. I mean, they've only scored 21 through 3.
I mean, we've seen crazier things happen. So
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I really think that they need to hold them out for a field goal here.
I mean,
Keep
regardless,
this a 2-possession game.
that's where Texas missing that one field goal was huge.
Oh yeah.
Penix is 23, 27, 372, and a couple of touchdowns. Quinn Ewers is 10-20 for 102 yards. Yeah, I think that's a bit lopsided.
Yeah, he's not looking good at all tonight. And
I
I mean
mean, if you
that's really
really,
part of the reason why Texas is down is I mean they're not getting the production from the quarterback spot like Washington is.
I mean, if you look at it, like I said earlier, without the score and without the stats, you think it's like 63-3, like the Florida State Georgia game right now.
Yeah, Texas just doesn't look in it. Washington's in full control right now, and they're looking for
Washington's
the
playing
knockout
like
blow
they
right
want
here.
more. I mean, we've seen crazier things happen. Example, the Michigan Alabama game.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Because I'm sure most people, if not everybody, probably not everybody, but most people, including me, felt Alabama had that game wrapped up once they made that field goal to make it a 7-point game.
Yeah, I thought so too. I just didn't know if
Next thing you know, right down the field, PAT good.
I just didn't know if McCarthy was going to be able to lead them down the field.
That was
But
McCarthy's McCord drive. That'll be the only time he actually has a game-winning drive in his life. McCord drive.
Mhm.
Oh, Washington false start. So it is now 3rd and 10. Now the odds are much better holding to a field goal. So Texas might stay in this thing.
Yeah, Washington only 2 for 6 on 3rd downs.
They're like
And Penix,
combined like 3 or 4 or 12 on 3rd down, I think, or like something like that. Well, I mean, that's
well now 3 of 14 is Penix overthrows McMillan in the end zone. So Texas did what they needed to do. They forced um
no.
they
I will
forced
say
the
here,
field goal attempt.
if they do make this field goal, Texas has to score. It's not a maybe. It's a has to. There's no more sitting around. You have to flip that switch.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they got to go straight down the field and score.
I mean, if they take 3 minutes off the clock, 4 minutes off the clock, so be it. You still got 10 minutes. You're down by 1 score. That's plenty of time.
Oh
I
yeah.
think
Oh yeah.
if you can hold the ball, if you hold it for like I would say 5 minutes and 30 seconds or less, you'll still be fine as long as you score a touchdown. Now, if you hold it for that time to score a field goal, you're in trouble.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go down on this drive and get a touchdown. Down 13.
Unless it's like a 1 minute drive and you get a field goal, then that's a different story. But no, if it's a 1 minute drive, you get a field goal, get a stop, and get a touchdown, then you're talking about probably about 5 minutes stuff down by 3. That's a
Well,
different story there.
well, it's not just about the points and the time left, but it's
Well, let's see if
I
he
mean
even makes it.
for
First of all,
momentum wise, you got to go down the field
this
and
is
get a
a
touchdown.
41-yard attempt. Let's see if he even makes it. First of all. Good snap, good hold. Right down the middle, but there is a flag. PA kick is good. Offsides. I mean, I can understand why you're offside. You're trying to jump it, trying to lock it, but yeah, I like that move. Decline it, take the points, expand your lead. I wouldn't risk making it 5
Mm-mm.
yards shorter just to try to run off sides and then potentially miss a field goal.
No, yeah,
Just
if you
take the
make it, you
points.
just take the points.
I mean, now if you were like if you were like 4th and 5.5, heck yeah, you take it and go for it. But 4th and 10, yeah, just decline it. There's no worth in accepting it and it being a 30, 35, 36-yard field goal and then missing it and all of a sudden all the momentum's gone.
Oh yeah, for sure. Um,
Also, Quinn
but,
Ewers has
but with
5
this,
rushes for 36 yards.
yeah, he hasn't been good through the air, but getting it done a little bit on with his legs. But with this drive, I mean they really got to get a touchdown because it isn't just about the points and the time left and that, but it's also about the momentum.
Well, that doesn't help because they're starting at their own 16.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, just momentum wise, if you're Texas, you got to go down the field and score a touchdown.
Get a field goal here, and then just get a turnover and score a touchdown. Even if that happens.
Yeah.
That's and then go and punch it in with about 7-8 minutes left. You're in this game if that happens. That's also another scenario. Field goal. And his head snapped. That's probably why he's not the same.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, that was pretty rough.
Okay, here we go. Quinn Ewers in the shotgun from his own 17. No, excuse me, 16. Ewers, former Ohio State quarterback. Take snap. He'll hand it off up the middle for about 5. Not a bad start.
Hey, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Yep. Archie Manning is on the sideline with his helmet on, like he might be ready to go, so he might have a substitute here. Ewers from his own 21, takes snap, play action, back to pass, looking, fires, caught at the Texas 36. It is a Longhorns first down. Texas is moving. Ewers starting to heat up. 1st and 10, Texans. No, not Texans, Texas. I got to remember, we're not NFL here. Ewers takes snap, back to pass, blitz, drops it off, caught, still running in the Washington territory, out of bounds at the Washington 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Longhorns. Go hurry up. Take the snap. Looking all day. Just drops it off. Caught. Another Longhorn first down and more. Running down. Tackled at the Washington 22. Fumble, and Washington says they have it. Was he down? Was he down? Washington says they just recovered a fumble, but it appeared he might have been down. It's very close. Was he down? No, he was not, and it's a Washington fumble recovery, and it'll be Washington football. Just straight up lost it. And that might be the game for the Longhorns. They finally had something going, and then he fumbled the bag, quite literally. As Washington will take over at their own 22-yard line after Blue fumbled the ball. We'll be back from that after this. I think Texas might just lost a game, folks. Unless you can somehow force a quick 3-and-out or 2-and-out here, that might have been the game there. With the way this Washington offense is moving, with Penix being 23 of 28 for 372 yards and a couple touchdowns, I think that might be it. But we have witnessed crazy things happen in the past. Much crazier things. I'll give you an example, like the Browns and Jets game back in 21, when the Browns were up by 14 with less than 2 minutes to go. Jets scored a quick touchdown, got the onside kick, scored a touchdown, went for 2 and won the game. It is under a review. If Washington recovers this, that might be the final nail in the coffin. It appeared that his forward progress is still forward. He wasn't down. He was on top 2 Washington players. I believe this is going to stand as a fumble recovery for the Huskies. And the Texas finally got something going. We're down to the Huskies' 22-yard line. Look like they might be on their way to punching in and make this a ball game again. And then they fumbled the bag. Literally. It was recovered by Braylon Trice. Jaden Ballou fumbled it. It has been ruled official. Penix's first pass for Romo Dunze falls incomplete. If Texas can hold here, maybe get decent field position, maybe that